Look at a 5-year-old child, really watch him. He runs, jumps, shouts, falls down, gets up, and repeats the cycle for 12 hours straight. He doesn't need a double Americano. At 7 in the morning, he doesn't need a mid-morning break. He doesn't have a post-lunch slump. His energy production is, for all practical purposes, infinite. Now look at yourself. You're 30 or 40 years old. You have better nutrition, supplements, magnesium, a smart watch that tells you how you slept, and a gym membership. And yet, at 3 in the afternoon, you're a functional corpse. You're a zombie dragging your feet to the office coffee machine, begging for cheap dopamine to survive the last 2 hours of Excel before collapsing on the couch to watch Netflix. What happened? When did your biology break? Conventional medicine will tell you it's age, will tell you it's stress. That's a lie. The reason you're exhausted isn't because you're lacking energy. Energy is everywhere. The reason is that you're operating under a false engineering model. You've been sold the idea that you're a battery that charges and discharges. But you're not a battery. You're a toroid. You're a field generator. A continuous electromagnetic field generator. And if you feel tired, it's not because your tank is empty. It's because your channels are dirty. Your impedance is high and you've collapsed your own syntergic field. You're disconnected from the source. And today we're going to plug you back in. Before we start, if you came here looking for tips to sleep better, chamomile tea, or positive affirmations to attract energy, close the video now. Seriously. Go watch cat compilations or lifestyle gurus who tell you that you are enough. This is not self-help. This is bioengineering, neuroengineering, and applied neurophysiology. We're going to talk about fluids, electricity, pressure, and quantum physics. If you're offended to learn that your laziness is actually a mechanical dysfunction that you've caused yourself, this channel isn't for you. But if you want to know why you feel like a functional corpse and how to hack the system to have the energy of a Greek god, welcome to the operating room. Subscribe now and hit the bell. I'm not looking for followers, I'm looking for operatives. Yes? If you have the stomach to see how your real machinery works without filters, stay. If not, the door is open. You keep crawling toward irrelevance. Let's destroy the foundational myth of your tiredness, the battery model. Since the Industrial Revolution, we've been taught to see the human body as a linear thermal machine. 1. You input fuel, food. 2. You burn fuel, work. 3. The tank empties. 4. You turn off the machine to recharge and sleep. It sounds logical, it's intuitive, and it's physically absurd when we talk about complex biological systems. If you were a battery, the relationship would be linear. 8 hours of sleep equals 100% charge. Always. But tell me, how many times have you slept 10 hours on Sunday and woken up on Monday more tired, more stupid, and slower than when you went to bed? If you were a battery, that would be impossible. A battery doesn't wake up feeling foggy, mentally, after being plugged in all night. The battery model is an entropy model of energy loss. It assumes you're a closed system that wears out. The reality is that you're an open system. In physics, the most efficient structure for self-sustaining energy flow isn't a line, it's a toroid. A toroid is a geometric shape similar to a donut. The Earth's magnetic field is a toroid. The electromagnetic field of an atom is a toroid. A galaxy is a toroid. The energy enters through the South Pole. It rises up through the central axis. It expands outward and comes back in through the South Pole. It recycles itself. It self-sustains from the surrounding field. You are a toroid. Your spine is the central axis, your electromagnetic field, which your heart emits and can be measured from meters away. It's the external structure. When you say you have no energy, it's not that your tank is empty, it's that the flow of the toroid has stopped. Imagine a fire hose connected to an ocean, infinite. If you step on the hose, the water stops coming out. Is the ocean gone? No. There's a mechanical obstruction. Your fatigue is that obstruction. It's resistance. It's impedance. However, to understand how to unblock the hose, we have to leave high school biology and move into the physics of consciousness. This is where the foreminal comes in. Jacobo Grinberg, the Mexican neurophysiologist, who was about to change the world before mysteriously disappearing in 1994. Grinberg proposed the Syntergic theory. He postulated that space is not empty. He said that space is a hyper-complex structure of information that he called the lattice. The lattice. The lattice contains all the information of the universe at every point. A hologram. It's a sea of infinite potential energy. Your brain doesn't create reality. Your brain is a decoding antenna. It interacts with the lattice and downloads reality. Just like your phone downloads a YouTube video from the cloud, here is the key to your energy. Syntergy. Syntergy equals synthesis of energy. It's the measure of coherence and organization. Low Syntergy, chaos. Fear, separation. Low processing capacity, fatigue. High Syntergy, coherence, unity, high bandwidth, flow, energy, infinite. When you're tired, what happens at the quantum physical level is that your antenna, you, have lost the ability to interact coherently with the lattice. The brain has noise. The signal comes through noisy. Why does the signal get dirty? Because the neuronal field, the energy that you emit. The brain is weak. Grinberg discovered that to decode reality with high resolution, energy, clarity, and power, you need a high-powered neuronal field that matches the frequency of the Alaris. If your body is static, inflamed, and biomechanically dead, your neuronal field collapses. You're not tired because of lack of sleep. You're tired because you have low Syntergy. You're disconnected from the source of information. Your processor is trying to run 4K graphics with a 1995 video card. So, how do we go from being children with high Syntergy to adults with low Syntergy? The answer is not spiritual, it's mechanical, it's hydraulic engineering. The human body relies on pressure pumps to move fluids like blood and lymph. Cerebrospinal fluid against gravity. The heart is not enough. The heart is just a regulating valve. If you rely only on the heart, you die young. The body is designed to move. Movement generates pressure. Pressure generates flow. Flow generates an electromagnetic field. Modern life sits you in a chair for 10 hours a day. The chair is the most lethal weapon against human biology when you sit in one. You block the venous return from your legs. 2, you deactivate the electricity in your bones, piezoelectricity. 3, you cause the fluid in your brain to stagnate. We are going to reactivate the 3 power gates that modern life has closed in your body. Gate 1, the soleus. Forget about the gastrocnemius muscles. Those are show muscles, vanity muscles. The real hero, the workhorse in your leg, is the soleus. It's located underneath, deep, attached to the bone. Medicine and bioengineering call it the second heart. Why? Because of gravity, a matter of pure gravity. Your main heart, the one in your chest, is excellent, pumping blood out through arteries. But it's terrible at sucking blood back in. Veins. The blood goes down to your feet easily. Gravity helps. But to go back up 1.5 meters to the chest against the force of gravity, it needs brutal help. The veins in your legs have check valves, one-way valves, so that the blood can go up. Something has to squeeze those veins with rhythmic force. That something is the soleus. The soleus is designed to never get tired. It has slow twitch fibers that can work for 24 hours straight. But it only works with mechanical pressure, walking, running, jumping, the disaster scenario. You sit down at 9 in the morning. 1. The soleus shuts off. 2. The return pump stops. 3. The blood, loaded with waste and debris, starts to accumulate in your calves and ankles. That's why your socks feel tight in the afternoon. 4. Your main heart starts to panic. It detects that it's receiving little blood. Preload drops. 5. To compensate, the heart starts beating faster, but with less volume. Tachycardia due to inefficiency. 6. Your brain receives an alert signal. Oxygen pressure dropping. Hydraulic system compromised. And what does your brain do? It sends you a massive fatigue signal. You get sleepy. Your eyelids feel heavy. It's not because you need to sleep. It's a defense strategy. Your brain wants you to lie down. If you lie down, you cancel out gravity and the blood returns to your brain effortlessly. That afternoon slump isn't sleepiness, it's your body screaming. Lie down or walk, but stop letting blood pool in your feet. Damn it. Door 2, the femur and the quadriceps. Here we get into solid-state physics. Stop thinking of your bones as calcium sticks that hold up your flesh. Your bones are a crystalline matrix made up of collagen and hydroxyapatite crystals. In physics, this has an incredible property. Piezoelectricity, electricity by pressure. It's the same principle used in a kitchen lighter or a quartz watch. If you take a crystal and compress it mechanically, its atomic structure deforms and emits an electric discharge. The femur is the largest and densest bone in the body, the largest crystal. The quadriceps is the most powerful muscle group, the hydraulic press. The physics of movement sees that chair. When you stand, walk, or do a squat, your quadriceps compress the femur with hundreds of kilograms of force. The femur bends microscopically. That deformation generates voltage. That electricity is not lost. It travels through the fascia, which acts as a biological semiconductor, a fiber optic network. And it recharges your central nervous system. It's literally free energy generated by gravity. The collapse. When you sit down, you remove the axial load from the femur. The compression goes to 0. The piezoelectric generator shuts off. The voltage drops to 0. Your nervous system stops receiving charging current. You enter power-saving mode, the mode. Your mind screen dims the brightness. You become slow. You become dumb. You're not lacking coffee. You need to compress your crystals to generate the spark that keeps your brain on. Door 3, the sacrum and the gluteus. This is the most disgusting part and the most critical. If you understand this, you'll never spend 8 hours sitting in a row again. Your brain and your spinal cord don't touch bone. They float in a clear fluid called cerebrospinal fluid, CSF. This fluid has 2 functions. 1, protection, hydraulic shock absorber. 2, cleaning, lymphatic system. It's the garbage truck. Your brain is metabolically very expensive. When you think, your neurons consume glucose and produce toxins, mainly beta amyloid and tau proteins. They wash them away, but if they accumulate, the result is senile plaques, Alzheimer's, and in the short term, mental fog. That feeling of having cotton in your brain, of not being able to concentrate, reading a paragraph 3 times. That means your brain is swimming in its own filth. The mechanics of the craniosacral pump. The CSF has to circulate. It goes down the spinal column and comes back up, but it doesn't have a heart to move it. It moves through a mechanical pumping mechanism between your skull and your sacrum, the triangular bone at the base of the spine, right between the buttocks. The sacrum acts like a piston. Every time you walk, take a deep breath and move your pelvis, the sacrum pumps it. Fluid moves upward, washing the brain. Who moves the sacrum? The glutes. The glutes are the main engine of the pelvis. The dead butt culture, gluteal amnesia. It forces you to sit on your engine. When you sit down, you immobilize the sacrum. You block the pump physically, and even worse, you suffer from gluteal amnesia. Your brain forgets how to activate your butt. You've used it as a cushion for years. 1. The sacral pump stops. 2. The CSF stagnates. 3. The toxins are not drained. 4. Your brain gets poisoned. Your mental fatigue is not overwork, it's intoxication from stagnation. The brain's toilet is clogged by cold. You refuse to use the lever, your glutes. Thinking clearly, high Syntergy. You need a clean and steady flow of CSF. And that, you only get it by moving the damn sacrum. But you already understood the theory. You already know you're a switched off electric generator. Now, we're going to start it manually. Listen to me carefully. This is not exercise. We're not trying to burn calories. This is reverse engineering. We're going to use gravity and impact, this impact, to force open the valves you have rusted shut. If you're in the office, find a corner. If you're at home, get up from the couch. No, you don't need sportswear. You need gravity and determination. We're going to hack your nervous system in 4 steps. Follow my instructions to the letter. Don't interpret. Execute. Step 0. The ground position, stand up. Place your feet exactly shoulder width apart. No more, no less. We need a stable base for impact. If you can, take off your shoes. Your feet have thousands of nerve endings. They need to feel the impact against the ground to tell your brain we're awake. Knees unlocked, not stiff, slightly bent. Straight spine, as if a thread is pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. Arms relaxed at your sides. Step 1, charging the capacitor. We're going to activate pump 1, the soleus. Take a deep and aggressive breath in through your nose, filling your chest. At the same time, rise up onto the tips of your toes as high as you can. Feel your calves tense up. Imagine you're a spring stretching to its limit. You're building up energy, elastic potential. You're at the top of the roller coaster right before the drop. Mental action, carger. Before we move, a secret. Learning doesn't have to hurt. I know you hate forcing it. Reading dense books after work, don't do it. Close your eyes, put them on, headphones, and let Audible do the heavy lifting for you. It's liquid knowledge. It's frictionless intellectual pleasure. You have the link in the description to get any audiobook for free. Use it to reprogram yourself tonight while you relax. Instead of scrolling mindlessly, it's free, it's sexy, and it works. All right, sharp mind, let's move on to phase 2. Step 2, the piezoelectric impact. This is where the magic happens. You're not going to go down gently. You're going to let gravity pull you to the ground and stop suddenly. The action loosens up the body. Let yourself fall, but don't hit the ground. Stop abruptly in a half squat. Your knees bend just a little, like you're about to sit on a high stool. The impact. Your heels should hit the ground firmly. Boom. You need to feel a vibration go up from your heel. It goes up through your shin, and I'll shake. The femur, the thigh bone, that vibration is piezoelectricity. It's pure voltage generated by bone compression. The tension. When braking, your quadriceps, your thighs, should get hard as iron, like rocks to stop the fall. Breathe. Hold your breath. This is the moment of maximum internal pressure. Mental action, impact. Step 3, the hydraulic burst. Now that you've generated the electricity and the pressure, you have to shoot it upward, to the brain. If you don't do this, the energy stays in your legs. You're in a half squat position with your heels planted on the ground. The action is to explosively straighten your legs and return upright. The secret detail. As you come up, perform a strong posterior pelvic tilt. So what is that? It's the opposite of sticking your butt out. It's tucking your butt in. Or imagine you have a tail and you want to hide it between your legs. Or squeeze your glutes with deadly force, pushing your pelvis forward. Like you want to crack a nut, holding it only with your buttocks. Or feel how your sacrum, the base of your back, acts as a lever. The exhalation. Air through the mouth with a tight, forceful sound. Contract your abdomen as if you were about to take a punch. Mental action. Shot. Step 4. Visualizing the fluid. This happens simultaneously with Step 3. While you make the tosh sound and squeeze your glutes, don't think about the muscles. Think about hydraulics. Visualize a transparent tube running inside your spine. As you squeeze down, imagine you're pressing a giant syringe. Feel the liquid shooting out from your tailbone. It rushes up your back and bursts in the center of your brain, filling it with light and oxygen. Now let's put it all together. Don't do it slowly. It has to have rhythm. It has to be mechanical. 1. Up. Inhale, rise onto your tiptoes. Charge. 2. Down. Let your heels drop to the ground and stop short. Impact. 3. Shot. Squeeze your glute, push your pelvis forward more. Exhale. Pump, rhythm, rhythm. Inhale, palm. Tash, rhythm, up, hit, shot. Repeat this 10 times in a row. No pause. 1, 2, 3. Do it with rage. Do it with intention. Get the stagnant blood out of your legs and send it up. When you finish the 10th repetition, stand still. Close your eyes. Feel the tingling in the palms of your hands. Feel the heat rising up your neck. Listen to the buzzing in your ears. It's not anxiety. It's not high blood pressure. It's your system. Your operating system has just received the correct voltage for the first time today. You've cleaned the antenna. The toroid is spinning. Welcome back to the world of the living. However, take a good look at me. The system wants you tired. It wants you stressed and addicted to sugar, because a citizen with low Syntergy is easy to control. A human with infinite energy is dangerous. If you're listening to this and you feel something boiling inside you, it's because you're becoming dangerous. You're no longer a disposable battery. If you're ready to stop being cattle and start being the toroid, I want you to declare it down below. Right, I am not your battery. Put it in writing. It's your formal resignation from the 3 p.m. zombie club. Let's see how many dissenters we have today. Stop for a second and listen to me, because this is the part where most of those in Kendaria, rookies, self-destruct. With the previous protocol, the 3 bombs, you've generated a massive amount of raw energy. You've released dopamine, adrenaline, and you've increased your vascular and cerebral pressure. You have your system on high voltage. If you close the video now and go to work, with all this energy trapped in your head, you're going to suffer side effects. Anxiety, palpitations, aggressive irritability, or insomnia tonight. A processor that speeds up, overclocking. Without a proper cooling system, it melts down. Your brain is the same. Having a lot of energy without circulation is not power, it's inflammation, it's neurosis. To avoid this, we must close the circuit. We must turn the straight line upward of tension into a toroidal flow circle. In ancient China, they called it the microcosmic orbit. We will call it regulation of the autonomic nervous system. We are going to connect your sympathetic accelerator system with your parasympathetic brake to create a stable plasma flow. Therefore, before moving the energy, you have to connect the wires. If you look at the anatomy, there is a physical gap between your anterior and posterior midline. Your mouth, yes. If your mouth is open or your tongue is down, the circuit is open. The electricity leaks out. You are an exposed wire. The technique. Place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth, right behind your upper front teeth, in the ridges of the palate. Press gently. This isn't an arbitrary gesture. 1. Anatomically, it connects the Dumai channel on the back with the Ren Mai on the front. 2. Neurologically, it stimulates the trigeminal and vagus nerves, sending an immediate signal of integration to the brainstem. Keep it there. If the tongue lifts away, the circuit breaks and the energy dissipates. The dorsal ascending channel, the high voltage cable, physiology, sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight, element, fire, action, inhalation. When you inhale, visualize and feel or sense the energy rising up your back. It's not magic smoke. Imagine that you are sucking cerebrospinal fluid from your coccyx upwards. 1. Origin. It starts at the perineum. Pelvic floor, dozy. Trajectory. It goes up through the inside of the spinal column. It passes through the lumbar region, kidneys, dorsal region, lungs, and cervical vertebrae. 3. Destination, crown of the head. 4. Physical effect. By doing this, you straighten your spine imperceptibly. Stick out your chest. It's a posture of pride, of alertness, of a predator. If you just stay here, you're a stressed guy with back and eye pain. Bugged out. You need to come down the ventral descending channel. The liquid coolant, physiology, parasympathetic nervous system, rest, digestion, recovery, element, water, action, exhalation. This is where 99% of modern men fail. They know how to crank up that coffee-fueled energy, deadline stress, but they don't know how to lower it. That's why they get ulcers and erectile dysfunction. The SAO, energy must go down the front to cool the system. When exhaling, the energy crosses the bridge of the tongue and falls like a waterfall. Cool. 1. Pathway. A. It goes down the face, relaxes the jaw and the brow. B. It goes down the throat, activates the vagus nerve in the voice. C. It passes through the heart, lowers the heartbeat, increases coherence. 23, 24, 27, 30, 31.
Te pasa por el plexo solar, relaja el estómago.
Final destination, El Dante on your drums. A. Located 3 fingers below the navel and 3 fingers inward. It's the center of gravity of your body. It's where the nervous system resides. Enteric, your second brain. How to execute the cycle, the engineering of flow. Don't think about this. Feel it. It's a hydraulic pumping. Time 1, inhale, go up. Gently squeeze the pelvic floor. Inhale through your nose. Feel the current rise up your spine to the crown of your head. Your mind lights up. You are alert. Time. The tongue presses on the palate. The energy spins over the head and starts to feel through the forehead. Time 3, exhale, lower, release the pelvic floor, relax the anus. Exhale gently through the nose. Feel the current flow warmly through your throat, chest, and abdomen. Visualize and sense it. Key visualization. Imagine storing the electricity in a sphere, a bright sphere behind your navel. Your body relaxes, but your mind stays sharp. Repeat and feel.
Pero tu mente sigue nítida.
Do it 3 or 4 times. Rise up the back. It's better than going down the front. It's better than storing it at the navel. Why is this mandatory and not optional? If you don't do the descent, the energy gets trapped in the skull. An excess of energy in the brain translates into mental rumination, obsessive thoughts that don't go away, that don't quiet down. Bringing energy to the navel quiets mental noise but preserves physical power. It's the difference between hysterical energy above and grounding it below.
Histérico, energía alta atrapada en la cabeza y estar
high energy distributed throughout the body. Elite athletes, snipers, and surgeons enter this state instinctively before operating. is called flow. They're pulse drops, parasympathetic. But their laser-like focus increases. Sympathetic, you just learned how to do it at will. You're not a monk, you're an engineer of your own biology. Keep the flow circulating or get ready to blow the fuses. So stop looking for pharmaceutical solutions to mechanical problems. The body isn't defective, it's misused. You are the most advanced piece of biotechnology on the planet. You have the ability to synthesize the very structure of reality, the ability to access the lattice and shape your environment, but you have chosen to live like a disposable battery. You have decided that the comfort of your chair is worth more than the power of your mind. Fatigue is an offense to your design. It's the symptom of a small, static, and disconnected life. The next time you feel like you can't go on, remember, you don't lack energy. You have too much resistance. Break the pattern, activate the pumps, clear the antenna, become the toroid. Now we've fixed the hardware. You have the energy, the voltage is back. But what's the use of having a supercomputer turned on if the operating system has viruses? Viruses. Having high energy with a scarcity mindset. It will only make you chase it. Alain Creston, poverty faster. You need to reprogram the software. Click on this video here. We are going to go into deep mental reprogramming and how to eliminate the limitation codes that were installed in you when you were a child. Energy is power. The mind provides direction. Let's align them. I'll see you on the other side.